Plenty of class tuning changes coming today, and how you log in is now different. But for now, servers are down. My name is Swag, and this is the Vault Day Update. Have your chance at a powerful piece of gear this week with the Dragonflight Dungeon event. Pick up the weekly quest and then complete 4 mythic dungeons of any difficulty. The Pet Battle bonus event is also occurring this week. You can earn extra experience for your battle pets and get some sweet rewards from the weekly quest. Watch your enemies get launched into the air this week with the PvP brawl Gravity Lapse. This is a PvP battleground that will make Eye of the Storm a little more gravity defiant. The Dark Moon Fair is in town until Saturday. You can find the entrance outside of Stormwind and Thunderbluff. Now, there are plenty of rides to ride at the Dark Moon Fair, but the one I suggest is the carousel, because when you ride the carousel, you'll get a buff that increases your experience and reputation gains. Build your own boat this week from Tuesday to Thursday in Thousand Needles for the 1000 Boat Bash event. I've also heard that this event gives good experience for leveling characters, but also on top of that, it now gives a lot of trading post points that you can unlock some of those cool mounts that have just shown up this week. I suspect that taking the Uldum portal in Valdrakken might be the fastest way you can get there. Logging in is now different. Blizzard has migrated the Authenticator into their Battle.net account. I suggest taking a moment right now and setting that up before you find yourself at raid night trying to log in and being unable to do so. I would know from personal experience. I'm kind of an expert now at not being able to log in. We're getting some class tuning today with the reset. It's mostly positive, and I will go over it briefly, but you can find out more details with the link in the description. Blood DKs are getting an 8% damage buff for all abilities. Beast Mastery Hunters are also getting a 5% damage increase for all their abilities and pet abilities. The Feral Druid set bonus was tweaked, so check that out. Brewmaster, Arms, Fire, and Prot Warrior specs are all seeing various buffs to their damage abilities. There's nothing across the board, so take a look at which abilities have now changed. Mistweaver monks are now receiving a 3% increase to healing for all their abilities. However, this does not apply to PvP, and the Warlock's Amplify Curse cooldown has been doubled to 60 seconds. Editor Swag here. I forgot to mention that Assassination Rogues have had all their damage buffed by 5%, and Preservation Evokers have had Disintegrate buffed by 15%. And lastly, Death Knights and Warriors have been hotfixed to allow them to better assist with incorporeal affixes. Death Knights in particular are going to be highly valuable, as they can now control Undead the Incorporeal. When doing so, the Incorporeal will now cast onto your enemies, causing a 5% damage and healing decrease, and it can cast a second time, stacking up to 10%. This makes Incorporeal now a positive affix to have if you have a Death Knight in your group. I might be biased though, I do love myself a good Death Knight. I think every group should always have a Death Knight, particularly me. And speaking of affixes, now that we've had a chance to try them out to experience all 3 of the new affixes in dungeons, what are your thoughts? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? Do you think they still need some fixes? Personally, I was nervous when I saw them on the PTR. I was nervous when I read the descriptions, but now that they've been live, I actually think they work really well. Incorporeal was a bit of a mess as a Death Knight main. I felt like I had nothing I could do to help it out, which kind of sucked, but with the hotfix, I'm encouraged. I'm excited to try it out. On top of that, I think Entangling is super easy to handle. It doesn't seem to be too intrusive. And regarding Afflicted, I've kind of heard some mixed reviews, although most of the negative comments seem to be coming from a place where it's a misunderstanding of how the affix works. Personally, though, I think it's a lot of fun, especially when I'm playing classes that are hybrids and have an extra dispel that I can help the healer out with. It feels good. It feels fun. I have a lot of fun with it. And hopefully this means that Blizzard is better understanding how to create positive affixes and affixes that players will respond well to, instead of affixes that simply make a dungeon more frustrating. But my time is up, and hopefully the servers are up as well. My name is Swag, and thank you for letting me be your guide to the world of Warcraft.